Well, got it all strung up and I thought the deoxit would work, but it's not working. It's kind of like I got a kill switch though. So I ordered a three-way switch for this. This one's a three-way. I was kind of surprised. I thought it might be a five-way and there'd be some coil splitting. But anyway, I ordered a new one, so I need to take this out and replace it with a new switch. So let's go down to the workbench and get to work on this. All right, well, this shouldn't be too difficult. I should be able to get the strings loose enough that I can manage to get the pick guard out of there without taking the strings all the way off. Hopefully, all right? Yeah, so this pick guard only has 8 screws. Not like the modern Stratocasters with 11 holes. All right, now let's loosen up those strings. Good thing I got some extra wines on here. That should be make it easier to get enough slack to get that slid out from under there without taking them all the way off. Well, looks like that should be loose enough. Give it a shot. There we go. All right. Get this thing flipped around. Ooh, I gotta be careful. These are some skinny wires. Let me get you in here close and I can show you what we got going on. Not tight enough, can you see? So we got one down there on the bottom. We got a red and a black to this lead. And then we got a black on this one. Then a red and black down here on the end. Yeah, I mean, I could go in there and tear that thing apart and see what I could do, but I'd rather buy a new one and replace it and then just have a spare than to try to repair it and have it not be working even after I attempt the repair. Okay, so here's the replacement I bought. Heavy duty 3-way switch by Kaish. Yeah, I've used these in a couple other guitars. They've seemed to work out okay. All right, I gotta get these screws out of here. I'm gonna get you over here a little closer. All right, so let's get this 3-way switch out of here, the old one. Unscrew it. One screw. Two screws. Those are pretty short ones. And pull the switch tip off. Oops, put that over there. Now this one comes with a black one. Oh, you can see that. It comes with a black one, a white one, and a cream one. So you got your choice. All right. Turn this back over again. So now I can get that up here. Now the fun part is to start desoldering these. Look at all our jumpers. Never tell you I hate wiring guitars. All right, let's go give this a try and see if I got it right this time. I shall return. All right, so wiring isn't my forte, but I think I have to have the tone pots onto the, I think that's the way they had it on the other one, onto the same leads as each pickup. So this will be the tone for the neck and this will be the tone for the bridge. Everything seems to be working, but the tones weren't working at all. All right, I think I have it all correct now. So the tone works on the neck position, and now this tone works on the bridge. And all right, well, let me get you in here and show you what I ended up with. there's a ground lead coming off the volume pot to this lower ground on the side. And then up here on 2 and 3, we got the hot lead from the neck pickup. And then this one is going to the first, to number 2 on the first tone pot, up here to number 3. I mean, I could put them together, but I just did them separately. Then we have this one in the middle going from number 5 to number 1 on the volume pot. And then over here on number 6, this is the hot lead for the bridge pickup. And then this on number 7 is going to the number 2 on the bridge tone. So everything seems to be working. I'm going to put this back together and then we'll go play through it and see how everything sounds now that it's wired up with a new 3-way switch. Okay, so after a bit of trial and error and a bunch of cussing and swearing, I got it. So here we go. We got the neck position. Oh, got to turn the volume up. Neck pickup, no bridge. Middle position, neck pickup, bridge pickup. And then the bridge position, no neck, but the bridge. Good to go. And we also got, let me get a recording here going. All right, so now our tone controls, this one works for the bridge. It'll work in the middle position, affecting the bridge. Now this one will work for the neck. And then when you're in the middle, you can adjust it with both of them, whichever one you want to tone down. So we got our bridge pickup, both pickups, and then our neck pickup. A little bit quacky there. All right, there we go. It wasn't so bad. Probably took me an hour or so to figure this all out and get it wired up correctly. I thank you for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one.